Hey guys, happy new year. Today's date is 20th January 2019 and in this video I am going to show you how to grow iris, and please make sure to watch the full video because at the end I am going to show you lots of blooms. Let me also inform you the current temperature in my place. The daytime temperature stays in between 20 to near about 26 degrees Celsius and nighttime temperature is somewhere from 11 to 14 degrees Celsius. So now please follow me and I am going to show you all the things step by step. So the first thing is I am taking a 8 inches of a pot here and I am going to 3 bulbs on this pot, and this pot has lots of drainage holes, as you can see, just like this one, similar kind of pot. And so I just kept some broken pieces of a clay pot on the drainage hole so that water can drain out properly. You can use anything, just like even stones or any hard object, just keep on the drainage hole so that water can drain out. The next important thing is potting mix. See, I have already filled my pot with a potting mix, and for the potting mix I am taking it this way. I am taking equal part of garden soil, coco peat and vermicompost. Instead of vermicompost you can also use compost cow dung powder, or if you don't have coco peat you can use near about 25% of sand. I am talking about the river sand. And if your soil is, let's say, heavy clay, that time just increase the amount of the sand in the potting mix. And for this pot I am adding 20 grams of bone meal powder. I have already added everything on this pot, and so I am just going to plant the bulbs right now. The ideal rule of planting any kind of bulb is you should plant the bulbs at least 2 to 3 times as much as the bulb is tall. So this bulb is near about 1 inch tall, as you can see here. So I should plant the bulbs at least 3 inches down in the soil. But honestly saying, I feel somewhat scared to do that whenever planting any kind of bulb. So I am not going to plant the bulbs 3 inches down in the soil, and you can also see that it has already sprouted. So if I keep the whole bulb inside the soil 3 inches, definitely this is going to rot, and that is the thing what I usually get scared actually. So instead of planting this bulb 3 inches down in the soil, what I am doing is I haven't filled the pot fully with the potting mix. Obviously I would need to keep a gap of 1 inch here, and that's why I just kept a gap of 3 inches here, as you can see here. And later whenever it would sprout, then I would add near about 2 inches of more soil on the pot. And you can do this thing for any kind of bulbs, and if you are especially scared of rotting and you may get confused like which way is up, this is really very simple. The pointed end is up and this part should touch the soil. I'm just going to keep the bulb like this, just I'm checking the distances. Alright, this looks perfect. So I'm going to make a hole here. Now going to plant the bulbs like this way, and going to do the same thing for the next one. Just pressing it a bit, and the last one is here. Distance look equal, it's fine. Now I'm just going to cover them with a very thin layer of soil. I'm using the same potting mix whatever I have said you earlier. Since planting is done, it's time to water our pot. First time watering, so I am going to water it heavily. Alright, that much should be enough. Now I am going to keep the pot in a place where it would be getting the morning sunlight for few days, and gradually I would increase the amount of sunlight this pot gets. Hey guys, updating the video after 10 days, and you can see that 2 bulbs out of 3 have already sprouted. Now I really have very less hope for the last one, but anyway, let's see how it goes. And I am updating the video today mainly for 2 reasons. The first reason is, see, I haven't watered the pot till now, and I am keeping the pot on terrace, so you want to make sure that you are not over watering your pot, otherwise they would simply rot. And the next important thing is, see, whenever you buy any kind of bulbs either from nursery, and yes, online it won't be possible at all, but again I am saying, if you buy from the nursery, just press it and see whether it's already rotten or not. Let me show you one example here. See, this is one already rotten iris bulb, as you can see. So please make sure that this thing don't happen with you. Hey guys, updating the video almost after 47 days, and today's date is 10 March 2019. You can see that my iris plant is about to bloom, as you can see, and the other plant did not do that well. I mean, you can see that it did not even grow out. And I am also going to fertilize my iris plants today, and that's another reason why I am updating the video. Honestly saying, I am actually late to fertilize my plant, and I should have done it at least once in a 30 days. Anyway, let's see how it goes. And to fertilize, I am going to use this fertilizer. As you can see, this is multi-PK fertilizer, high amount of phosphorus and potash, as you can see here. And I am going to take near about half teaspoon of this fertilizer and then going to mix it in 1 liter of water. And then again, I am also going to fertilize like this way. I am going to apply near about 50 grams of vermicompost. This much. Please note that this is 100% water soluble fertilizer. So now I am just going to apply the vermicompost first. Now going to apply the liquid fertilizer. Alright, that much should be enough. Now please keep watching. Hey guys, updating the video almost after 57 days, and today's date is 20 March 2019. You can see that my iris plant is finally blooming. However, I was expecting to show you lots of blooms like I do for most of my videos, but I could not do it. As you already know, one did not sprouted and one could not grow out. But anyway, still, this is the result what I was promising you at the beginning. Like, I am going to update the video until my plant blooms. And now you know that growing iris is really not difficult and you can grow it very easily. There are only two major things which you should do properly. So first thing is sunlight. See, try to provide them at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight, and be careful while watering. And that is the second important thing. I mean, let the topsoil, I would say that at least 1 inch of the soil dry out, and then only water your plant. For my plant, you already know that I was keeping my plants on terrace and I was watering them once in a 3 to 4 days. The other thing like fertilizing, I have already shown you, but like I said earlier, you can ignore it if you like, or if you want to fertilize it, you can fertilize it. But I would say that there is no need to fertilize if you prepare the potting mix properly at the very beginning. I did not find any kind of pest attack on my iris plant, and normally saying you won't get too much of pest attack on your iris, but still if you are getting any kind of pest issues, you can apply the neem oil in a gap of 10 to 15 days. I have a video where I have shown the best way to apply the neem oil, so please do check out the video. I will put the link in the description box. The next thing is, once your iris is already bloomed, you might want to save the bulbs for the next season, and I will do a different video showing how you can store them. So this is all about how to grow and care for your iris plant, and I have shown you everything from the very beginning stage to until flowering. And yes, it took me 57 days, but it really doesn't matter if you are liking the bloom, and honestly saying, it's really gorgeous. So guys, if you have any questions or doubts, simply write down the comment below and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And at the same time, if you have experience of growing iris, please share your experience with us so that many viewers along with myself would be able to learn something new from you. I really hope you found this video useful, and if you did, please do me a favor, please like the video, share the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. And many thanks for doing that. Even if you did not like the video, please let me know by commenting so that I can improve myself. So guys, thank you very much for taking your valuable time to watch the video. Have a great day, enjoy, and before leaving, please also do check out the video which I have done on begonia. As you can see, nicely blooming, and it's one of the best plants that you can grow in the spring season. Thank you once again. Have a great day.